We're kicking off quite spectacular celebration of the Great Dora Fiesta. Samantha, let's start with you. Tell me, in playing a little bit more mature Dora, what have you learned more about her?
I mean, Dora, I think there's so much to learn from her. She's such a positive beacon of light and hope and curiosity for kids and even adults. I think that's why this movie is so special, because we see her, we've seen her through most of the, her youth, and now we get to see her in her teenage years, where she's gotten a little bit more mature and she's a little bit more self-assured. And I think that's what I take away from this movie, is that anything that you can set your mind to, you can achieve it, and your dreams are just right there. They're out of reach, but you can do it. You can make it. So, yeah.
Now, Jacob, you played Diego.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about playing, this animal wrangler that, a lot of people love.
It is the best opportunity I could ever ask for, truly. I got to work with some crazy animals. I got to work with a capybara. We all did, actually. We all had to get trained to learn how to hold them properly, especially because they're babies, a little more skittish. So that was a whole element in of its own. Got to work with the boa constrictor, which I've never even held a snake before up until that moment. But it awfully felt like so comfortable for some reason. It was a ton of fun getting to be Jago, getting to swing on these vines, do these crazy stunts. And truly, just to be able to put on his backpack and his iconic costume as well, it's truly just one of probably the best experiences I could ask for as far as the film set goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love the capybara.
Oh, man.
Capybara.
So much fun.
Thank you.
Mariana, do you love Sudoku? Is that a real thing?
I started playing Sudoku after I got the role, and I became obsessed, like, immediately. So
Our group chat.
Oh, our group chat
is named Sudoku Grandmasters.
Yeah.
I'm an avid Sudoku player.
Yeah, and I became one because of this movie.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about Naya, because she grows and she plays an integral part of the group.
I mean, she is not fearless. She is actually very full of fear. And I think that's why she's kind of stuck in this job. She's afraid to go out of her comfort zone, and it isn't until Dora comes where she just does it. She jumps into it, and she might complain along the way and be really scared, but there comes a point where, we turn to her and she has to step up, and I think she gains so much confidence throughout this whole film, and she couldn't have done it without these guys.
Aww.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of cheesy, but the power of friendship, right?
Yeah,
Truly.
it's
No,
very
it's-
real throughout this whole movie.
It's very real, and I think this movie does a perfect job of explaining to the audience that it is a real sentiment. It's not just a saying just for it to be a saying, that it holds truth and it holds power, because it truly is. It makes a huge difference. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, speaking of growth, Acston, Sony, I gotta be honest with you. As far as a well-written character, I love the growth that we see from kind of being that whiny little brother in the background to knocking people out and the
Yeah.
from the chorus.
Oh,
Tell us a little bit about him.
Well, I think he was like that because, every day he was just sitting on a tram, like every usual day, and then finally something happens, and he's excited, he's curious, he wants to find it, and that's why he gets excited. He's into it, and he wants to do anything he can so he can get it, find it.
I mean, isn't that just really the spirit of Dora, to be excited, to get curious, to want to explore, right?
Exactly, yeah.
So great. Now, I'm really curious about you guys' all chemistry, because I really love the storyline. It looks like you guys go through so many escape room type things, maybe with death a little bit.
Yeah.
What did you guys do maybe to get to know each other a little bit better, to be able to work on set, even before or during filming?
I mean, we spent a lot of time offset with each other. You just said escape rooms, and we were planning on doing one tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really great bonding activity. But I mean, we're all so similar in specific ways, but yet so different in others, that it's like the things that we connect on are the parts that really matter, and then the things that we differ on are the parts that make us interesting to one another. If that makes sense. Mariana and I have the same taste in music and film, and Acston and we have that same brain rot humor. And Jake and I, we're really kind to each other, and we care about each other a lot. So it's we each have our similarities and our
Yeah.
differences, but that's what makes us mesh so well. And we also just like spend so much time together. It's awesome.
Yeah, we were like doing like 14 hours a day, just like nonstop with each other.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, we still got to go back to the same hotel and
Yeah.
still hang out, eat dinner, go to the
Yeah.
gym
But
together.
it's
So I'm
not
glad
like
we
a bad
like each
thing.
other. 'cause
Yes,
that would have
it's
been really
like-
awkward if.
oh,
yeah.
oh my gosh, it would have been so awkward if we didn't like each other.
We see each other at the gym. We're like, hey,
Oh,
girl.
gosh.
Hiya.
No, but it was so much fun. We went to the gym together all the time. We'd
Oh,
have
yeah.
like movie nights.
Oh, yeah.
We would just like honestly sometimes like just chill in our hotel rooms in silence, and
So
because we were
true.
so tired, and it was just like let's
Yeah.
just play some music and just
There was one
sit here
time-
and read
literally,
a book.
There was one time that Mariana just came over to my room and we were just literally just sitting
I think
there
I was
and, like,
watching you pack clothes.
I was packing clothes.
and we were bonding.
And we were bonding, and on the TV, we were just putting like a bunch of artists in like their tiny desk performances.
yeah.
And we were just bonding over that. And we watched American Horror Story. It's my favorite show,
Yeah.
so we watched like a whole season together.
Yeah.
And then Acston would come to the gym with us, and we'd like teach him workouts. It was just truly like summer of my life,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
Between texts, we
sure.
were like playing ninja and like just like random little things to keep our energy up.
So
Nah,
true.
it was truly just a blast to be on set with all these people.
Yeah.
It was interesting what you guys are talking about is really finding commonality in all your differences. And then that's what brings you guys together. I feel like that's also another thing of the spirit of Dora the Explorer. I mean, you guys are living it, which is great. And so, I mean, in 25 years of Dora, what kind of impact do you think she's had on, multi-generations?
I mean, again, I grew up watching Dora. These people grew up watching Dora. She's such a symbol of so many positive things in this world, and she's such a strong heroine, a strong Latina heroine, and I think that's so important when it comes to representation, and also not just representation for the Latin community, but when you watch the show, I mean, the whole episode of the World Friendship Day, that whole episode is her going across the entire world and experiencing all these different cultures, and that's such a beautiful thing, and that's just shows the community and the similarities that we all have at the end of the day, and I think that's a really important message that we get across in this film.
Yeah, Dora just doesn't stop exploring.
Oh,
So
no.
there's like just stories to tell. Like there's constant different little avenues you could take this world into.
Yeah.
And just being a part of one of them is so special in its own. And it's spanned across generations just because we're able to. We're really truly able to. Dora is such an iconic franchise for Paramount, for Nickelodeon, that they want to keep spreading more stories. They want to keep showing this Latino what's the word?
Representation.
Representation. That's the one. See,
There you
comes
go.
to me all the time. And truly, it's just a great franchise to have out there. And I think Dora is truly a great role model for all the young kids out there, Sam included. Not that you're a role model to yourself, but truly, like, if my niece and my nephew watch this movie and they absolutely adore Dora and they look up to her, I will be happy knowing that it's a person like Samantha, truly.
Oh, thanks, Jake.
Now, I can't let you guys go without asking you about your adversary, not Swiper, but Daniela Pineda. Camila the
That
Crusader.
firecracker.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Jurassic World.
Oh my
I
gosh.
mean, Accountant 2.
Oh, yeah.
Short Plane. She's an action star.
Oh,
Oh,
heck
yeah.
yeah.
This is the one you guys are going up against. Tell me a little bit about working with her.
She's a seasoned pro. I mean,
Yeah.
truly, like, there's so much to learn from her on set and being able to work with her. She's so quick, and her ideas. I mean, I remember when we were on set and we spoiler alert, we found Sol Dorado, guys. Pretty crazy, I know.
No way.
We found Sol Dorado, and when she goes to unlock it in, like, that keyhole, that porthole, she had this brilliant idea of just like yelling like something went wrong, and then that caught us off guard, and then we started yelling, and it made it into the movie, and that was just, it's so exciting to see, and that's the importance and the brilliance of an actor as quick as Daniela. So she was incredible to work with, and more to her.
No, yeah, she always had fresh ideas on set, constantly bringing up ideas to Alberto, and just being with the star power that she is, like truly had the respect of everyone that's around her to implement these fun little things into the movie that a lot of times she brought into it that wasn't necessarily written in the script.
Yeah.
So truly, it was so fun to work with, and she's such a nice human being too. The first time I met her, we were talking about music and how they were showing me music, and sure enough, she was like, "Oh my God, Jacob, I love this music too. I'm gonna make you a playlist." I'm telling you, she made me a playlist, I think 8 hours and 30 minutes long, saying, I wish I had listened to this for the first time again.
Yeah.
So truly just
Aw,
a special human
that's so
being.
sweet.
She gave me
So talented.
earrings the first day that I met her, and I'm like,
Aw.
you icon, you
Yeah.
legend. Like,
She's
thank
like
you
so
much.
sweet as a person, and then
Yeah.
she turns on Camila the
Yeah.
Crusader,
It's
and you're
horrifying.
terrified.
It's like,
It's like laser pointer eyes. It's amazing.
yeah, and her like stoicism in the role too. You wouldn't expect that with her
Yeah.
kind of character because you think like villain of a family movie is gonna be very like ha 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 ha, but she's so put together and like direct. It's really intimidating. It's
Yeah.
great. It works awesome.
Well, thank you guys for spending a few minutes with me. It means so much to me. Such a fun movie, such a well-balanced movie, and a real great representation of what the franchise is. Thanks
Thank you
again.
so
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much
Really
for being here.
appreciate it.